I often get asked, what's the number one skill that makes you successful in business? Well, obviously you need a lot of skills to be successful, but if I had to boil it down to one thing, I would say communication. If you look at the world's greatest leaders and world transformers, they were world-class communicators, right? People in history, Jesus, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, any president, not going to get political, but you catch my drift. They could inspire the masses into action with their powers of communication. Now, how can you become a better communicator? Well, it's really simple. I have a 3-part formula that's going to help your communication really improve in a very short amount of time. You can do this on online videos, on social media, on your lives, or in person at a seminar or a live event. Now let's get to it. It is AIM. AIM stands for authenticity, infotainment, and messaging. Well, we understand the power of authenticity and how important that is, especially on social media. Most people get discouraged because most people are sharing their highlight reels, the best parts of their life, but very few are sharing their behind the scenes or their failures. And the more authentic you are, the more you create trust. There's a great book and concept called The Speed of Trust, which says the more trust we have between two parties, the faster things occur. Especially if you're selling a program or trying to offer a solution, when you have trust, things move along a lot quicker. So how can you create more authentic content? Well, it's really simple, right? Make a list of the worst things that you went through and how you overcame them, right? If you end an inspirational day, you can talk about the worst thing that happened to you, and it connects with so many people and it inspires them. And that's one thing I do very often. I share the worst things that happen and I share how I overcame them, and it inspires people and it connects and shares that I'm a human being and I fail and I have imperfections. Number 2 is infotainment, right? Information is boring, right? Facts. Learn this, learn that. When you team up information with entertainment, it is infotainment. It's engaging, it's valuable, and it really makes it go along a lot faster, right? Personality-based marketing is the number one thing, right? The higher up the income ladder you go, you get paid for who you are and not what you do. If you look at the most successful, wealthy people, they get paid for their personality, okay? So especially online, right? People are not buying coaching, they're buying coaches, they're buying you, your quirks, and what makes you very unique. So one thing that has helped me become more entertaining is opening up my flexibility of self-expression. So a few years back, I started doing stand-up comedy. I take improv classes. I like to open up my way of entertaining and engaging people, right? And another great way is just sharing your personality, right? What are some quirks? What are some behind-the-scene hobbies that you have? What are your favorite foods? Music. And the more you share with your personality, the more people connect with you in a more personal way. And the last one is messaging. And this is where a lot of people have it wrong. They try to talk to everyone. You try to talk to everyone, you talk to no one, right? It's all about that one specific person, that one specific demographic, your target ideal client. So in my different businesses, I have a different specific person that I speak to, and you only want to speak to the one. I'm speaking to you, not, hey, you guys out there in social media world. No, I'm speaking to you. When people watch your videos and read your posts, they read it as one person, and it's more connecting, right? And the best way to speak to the one, to message your ideal person, is think about their fears, frustrations, dreams, and desires. Make a list of it. I have a list for every single one of my avatars, and I speak to those pains and those dreams, those frustrations, and those goals, those big visions. And once you do that, you separate all the people that are watching your videos, and you call in your exact clientele, because your ideal soulmate clients are there. They're currently following you, but it takes you to step up to being the highest version of yourself and talking to them, calling them out, and adding this formula, being more authentic, having more entertainment, but speaking to the one person you want to serve. So ask yourself, who do you want to be a hero to, and what pain do you want to heal? And the more you ask yourself these questions, the more you call in those ideal people. So the next week, when you're creating content, is focused on these 3 things. Is my content authentic? Is it entertaining? Am I messaging the exact person I want to call in? And the more you refine this, the more you work on this, the more powerful your communication becomes, and the more you can inspire the masses into action.